What if 4 seconds of eye contact could make a stranger want you? What if looking away for half a second could cost you the whole room? Sounds like a scam. It kind of is. Half of it is real psychology, and half of it is marketing dressed up as science. Search eye contact psychology right now and you'll find channels promising instant attraction, instant dominance, instant confidence, just by staring the right way for the right number of seconds. So what does eye contact actually do to another person's brain, and how much of the hack is real? Eye contact isn't magic. It's expensive. Holding someone's gaze takes real cognitive effort, and that's exactly why it works as a social signal. Faking sustained mutual gaze convincingly is hard, so your brain treats it as reliable information about another person's attention and intent. Mutual gaze activates regions tied to social attention and, in unfamiliar or ambiguous situations, threat appraisal, the same circuitry that's on alert around a stranger on the street. That's why eye contact can feel both intimate and a little dangerous, sometimes in the same 4 seconds, which is also why hold eye contact for exactly this many seconds advice misses the point. The number that matters isn't fixed. It's however long feels congruent with what's actually happening between two people. So what does the research on hidden signs of attraction actually show? Pupil dilation is real. Pupils widen slightly with arousal and interest, but they also widen in low light, curiosity, or too much caffeine, so on its own it's a weak signal. Gaze duration matters more. People tend to look longer and return their gaze more often toward people and things they find rewarding, and mutual gaze creates a feedback loop. Sustained eye contact, when it's welcomed, actually increases feelings of closeness and arousal in both people, which is where a lot of the 4 seconds folklore comes from. The catch: the same physiological signals show up during confrontation, fear, and anger. Attraction and threat can look nearly identical from the outside. Now the flip side, what does it actually mean when someone avoids eye contact? Popular content treats this as a tell. Looking away means lying, means guilt, means hiding something. The evidence doesn't support a clean read like that. Social anxiety alone can make direct gaze physically uncomfortable. Autistic people often process eye contact differently. For many, looking away actually helps them listen and think more clearly, not less. Cultural norms flip the meaning entirely. In some cultures, sustained eye contact with an authority figure reads as respectful. In others, it reads as a direct challenge. And sometimes someone is just tired, distracted, or simply not that interested. One behavior, at least 5 unrelated causes. Treating gaze avoidance as a lie detector is folk psychology dressed up as science, which brings us to staring itself, because there's a real line between eye contact and staring, and it's not really about time. Held too long without breaks, mutual gaze stops reading as warm and starts reading as a dominance display. This tracks with research across many species, humans included. Prolonged, unbroken, direct gaze is a threat signal, not just a human quirk. Brief, natural breaks in eye contact, glancing away and back, are what keeps sustained gaze feeling safe instead of confrontational. So more eye contact equals more confidence isn't quite right. Unbroken eye contact usually just equals more intensity, and intensity reads as aggression a lot faster than it reads as charisma. And this is where a lot of this content turns into something else entirely. Search eye contact with women, and most of what comes up isn't psychology, it's pickup artist material, treating a two-way social signal like a lever you pull to produce a reaction. But mutual gaze research is explicit that the effect depends on it being mutual, welcomed by both people. The same sustained eye contact that reads as flattering from someone you're interested in reads as unsettling, even threatening, from a stranger who won't stop. The psychology isn't a formula for making someone feel a certain way. It's a two-person signal, and it only works the way the hacks promise if the other person is already sending it back. So, is there real psychology behind eye contact? Yes. It's a genuinely powerful, high-bandwidth social signal. But it's not a lever. and it's not a formula with a fixed number of seconds. It's feedback, not control. Pay attention to what's coming back: comfort, warmth, the small return glance, and you already know more than any 4-second rule could tell you. That's not as viral a promise as 4 seconds and they're yours, but it's the version that's actually true.